What's up, beautiful people? My name is Soooo and welcome to my channel, Curls with CPA, where I take you on this perfectly imperfect journey and I give you the tools to tame them tresses. So today we will be talking about wash and goes, and the star of today's show will be the new Afro Sheen products. That is right, Afro Sheen has revamped, come back to get these tresses. And I'm gonna show you guys how I use these products to do my, I'm late, I don't have that much time, but I need these curls to be popping, wash and go. Yes, as I've mentioned before, I am a procrastinator and I am always in a rush. And so this is my, I'm in a rush, wash and go. Before we get into the video, I have one disclaimer and one request. The disclaimer is this wash and go was done using the same products I'm gonna be demoing, but I used a completely different method, which we're gonna talk about a little later. And then the request, I'm sure you knew this was coming. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you punch that notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And now, let's jump into the video. So I'm starting off with freshly washed and deep conditioned hair. I used a Texture ID dry hair and scalp relief line before I did this wash and go. So if you want to see how I use those products, I'll put the link up in the cards and down below. But my hair is fresh, primed, and ready to be styled. All right, so the first product that I tried was the Velvet Flow 4-in-1 leave-in, and the Velvet Flow is a 4-in-1 formula that provides curl refreshing, hydration, shine detangling, and heat protection benefits to textured hair. All right, so what I did was I just sprayed it all over, tried to make sure that I got it everywhere. Now, the first time I tried it, which was in this video, I didn't like it. I don't know if it reacted in a bad way to the products that I used to wash my hair, but I was like, what is this? It almost felt like my hair was like squeaky. I'm looking at my hair and I'm like, my hair looks good. It looks nice and shiny, but why does it feel like this? And so I almost just decided, honestly, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna use this no more. I can't use this again. But I mean, I ended up giving it another try, but my first impression was not a good one. So in terms of the packaging, I think the packaging, it looks beautiful. The spray, it sprays out nicely. I mean, it distributes, it has like a really big range. Like it disperses really good. Feels nice on my hand, smells amazing. The only issue I had was, and this is with any spray, when your hair is wet, like this is like a safety hazard. This bottle, like I felt like I couldn't keep it in my hands, so I had to kind of wipe my hands to make sure that I didn't drop it. But other than that, I think the packaging was fine. But this leave-in is a very light leave-in. This is not going to be giving you long-lasting moisture. I think that it is kind of like supposed to be the foundation, and then you build all the other products on top of it. But like, this didn't do it for me. I like how it felt going on my hair. Like it has like a little silkiness to it, but I don't think that silkiness necessarily lasts, and the moisture definitely does not last for me. And so I'm thinking the next time I use it, maybe I need to like seal with an oil. Like they have a bunch of oil options. They have the 3-in-1 nourishing oil. They have the glow up spray. And then they also have this like butter that melts into oil, the Lush Fro butter. To make it work, I need to seal, but I feel like I've used leave-in conditioners that stood by themselves on its own. I'm just letting you know, if you want to make your leave-ins work, that's something that you can do, is you can kind of seal in that moisture. So this day, because I had a long day of filming, I needed to go to sleep. So I ended up putting the leave-in conditioner in my hair and just twisting it up, putting on my little towel thing and putting my scarf over it and going to bed. And this is maybe a method that you can consider, like if you know that you need to go to sleep, but you want to make sure your hair is nice and detangled before you wake up to have to do like a wash and go or a style. This is a method that you can do. I mean, and then when I woke up, my hair was basically dry, but it was already washed, cleaned, and ready to go. So now finally it's time to style. The way that I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna group the application of the cream together and the application of the gel together. On a regular day, I'm putting the cream on one side, then I'm putting the gel on top. Then I move on to the other side, okay? But in this video, just so that I could continue talking about the one product, I just stitched the footage together in that way. So disclaimer, after getting my hair nice and wet, I took a generous amount of the Crown Defining Curl Cream and I started to work that in my hair. So the directions say to section hair, apply a small amount to can, rub together, work product into dry or damp hair, do not rinse. And this is perfect for twist outs, braid outs, coils, rod sets, and wash and goes. This product was a good foundation for my wash and go. It really popped the curls before I added the gel, which is kind of what I look for in a cream. It takes a little while to work it in because it's so thick, but if you just add a little bit of water on your hands, it helps spread the product a little better. Now, I did not follow the instructions, okay? We're just gonna address the elephant in the room from the jump. I am heavy-handed. I took a lovely, generous, bountiful amount of cream and put that thing on my hair. I mean, that's the thing about being in a rush. When I'm in a rush, I don't have time to be working product in until my hair feels juicy. You know, like it is what it is. It is what it is. I just put the product on my hair until everything felt nice and coated and just weighed down. Just don't judge me. Like on day one, I want the wet look. Like that's what I want. And then as the days go on, I will stretch out the curls and get bigger and bigger hair. But no, day one, I want the curls to be popping and laid and weighed. Next, I put on the texture setting cream gel. And it's supposed to have long lasting hold with no flakes. I love the texture of this gel. Oh, there's hair. I'm so sorry, guys. It is like so, I don't even know if you guys can see this. But ooh, it smells so good. And it's, first of all, it's like kind of purple, but it's like so, it feels so good in your hands. I don't even know what to describe it as. It's just a really, really slippery and thick gel. Love it. Yeah, love it. But the directions say to apply to small sections of clean, damp hair, smooth into hair in a downward motion, follow immediately with a styling brush or comb to define each section, scrunch coils and curls as needed. Allow to air dry under a hooded dryer and diffuse for value. So I kind of followed the directions, except for, of course, taking a small amount. I think I took a medium size amount. I didn't go in as much on the gel as I did with the cream, but this gel was really, really yummy. It had good slip. It felt so good in my hands and going on my hair, and it worked really well with the curling cream. However, don't let this gel fool you. Don't let this little cream gel fool you. I had some crunch. Like, this gel actually had some good hold. I was very surprised. I don't remember getting flakes, but I do know that my hair was defined and I was just able to kind of scrunch out the crunch easily. Yeah, but I don't remember having flakes. Not because I planned poorly, I had to readjust my part, which is probably one of the worst things you can do after applying all of your product, especially if you have thick, tangly curls like mine. Don't do it to yourself, y'all. Make sure that you part your hair in the beginning because it will prevent you from heartache, pain, and frizz, okay? But if you get to the point, you're at the end of your wash and go and you're like, I'm not feeling this part, this sectioning, then go ahead, do what you have to do. And then I just added water to my hands to kind of get through some of those tangles and position my hair where I wanted it to be and get rid of some of the frizz. And then I just put a little bit of gel on top. It'll help your curls that you repositioned will look a little different from the other ones, and they probably won't be as defined, or they'll be maybe crunchier since you put more product on it. But there are ways for you to just kind of maneuver it if you make a mistake. After I was done styling my hair and get everything where I wanted it to be, I sprayed the Throw Out Blowout spray before getting under the hooded dryer. Now, I like this spray. I can't really vouch for it being like a blowout spray because I didn't use it for that. But I mean, I didn't get any heat damage. The one thing I noticed was that it was a little creamier than the leave-in conditioner. And I know that I think this is formulated for you to use this by itself to blow out your hair. So I'm kind of curious to try it for a blowout. But in terms of it being like a heat protectant, I mean, I think it did its job. I still have curls. Also, one thing to note is it has a little slight smell of, what's the thing called? It's like setting lotion. It has that little, like a little hint of that scent, just in case you were wondering, but it still smells good. It's just that you can tell that it was made for like heat styling. As you can see, my curls are popping. My hair isn't dry all the way, but that is what happens because, like I said, I'm usually in a rush. I'm going somewhere and I don't have time to dry my hair completely. Now, in the winter months, what I would do is I would just put on my bonnet or a scarf to just kind of make sure that I didn't get sick because my hair was still wet. But like I said before, because I use a lot of product and I have a lower porosity, it takes a while for my hair to dry. So it is what it is. But regardless of all that, my hair came out really, really good. And as I said before, the gel had some holes, so I had to break that gel cast before I slept on that wash and go because my hair was crunchy, especially in the front where I, had to get my part on. Now, to get rid of that crunch, 2 products that I've used are the Glow Up Shine Spray and the Lush Fro Butter. Now, this spray smells really good. It's powered by air. It's basically like a upgrade from the aerosol stuff that we used to use, but it is a mess. Like, beware. Do not wear your good clothes when you're spraying this because it gets everywhere. It gets on the floor, it gets on your body, so your skin will be glowing as your hair glows. But I still think it's a convenient way to get oil on your hair. I'm gonna let you guys hear it for a second. See, it has like a sound, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see, my hand is glistening. I'm just gonna put this somewhere. I don't know. Y'all know the drill. Waste not, want not. Yeah, but I do like this spray. I just wish that it didn't get over everywhere, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I would probably still, I don't know. Let me finish the bottle first before I say I'll repurchase it. But for now, I like it. This Fro Butter though, this is yummy. This is probably my favorite product. It smells so good. It smells so sweet and warm. And it's like a butter that turns into an oil. And it feels really, really good. It reminds me of the Main Choices Doesn't Get Much Butter Than This. Let me go get it real quick. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so if you've ever used this product here, this Main Choice product Doesn't Get Much Butter Than This, it reminds me of this so much. It has the same like cream that turns into oil. Oh, it smells so good. Both of them smell good. I just like how it feels. I like how it smells. So that is that. So my final thoughts on this wash and go combo. I love how defined my curls were. I love the smells. These two products worked really, really well together. Curls defined. I love the packaging. I mean, when I saw it in Walgreens, I was like, yes. But I have not found the moisture level that I want. Like even this wash and go, my hair doesn't feel moisturized. And I use the same products, and I even use the leave-in as well. Well, yeah, so I haven't really found that balance yet, and that's why I was saying maybe I need to seal with an oil. I don't know, but that is probably the only drawback. But I also think that I'm like a really tough critic when it comes to my hair feeling moisturized, because I'm like a Shea Moisture curl enhancing smoothie kind of girl. Like that product is thick, and it also kind of, it has, because of the I don't know, like it leaves your hair kind of coated. Your hair just feels like moisturized for days, and I don't get that with these products. And that's why I, you know, use the fro butter and the oils so that my hair could just not feel so empty and wispy. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so my hair wasn't like brittle or anything like that. It just didn't feel the way I wanted it to. But there's no doubt that my hair looked really, really nice, and it looks nice today too. But if I had to decide today whether or not I would repurchase these products, it would be a definite yes. I just probably would either use a thicker leave-in in the winter or not use them in the winter or like drier months at all. And I'm gonna try and see if I can find like a more moisturizing combination, but the curl definition is there. So that is it, guys. I hope that you guys are in good spirits and you were doing well in these crazy times. And as always, and because we need it more than ever now, I'm sending you all peace, love, and good vibes. Bye. Yeah, I'm done.